Everybody, welcome. Got the Light Magic 4.4. Been working on this today and yesterday, and cool stuff in the works. So just get a fresh scene here, and if you happen to have this downloaded, I've actually got this on sale today. If you want to pick that up over the weekend, it'll be on sale. You can throw in some cool stuff here. I've kind of been upgrading it. So you got GeoFloor, and this just comes standard with a displacement. And so let's go ahead and do this. And so you have a neat little displacement here. You can actually go into the geometry nodes here and change the levels of the subdivision. You can also go into this procedural ground floor here and change some things. You can switch it to a flat version, okay, which you could potentially scale this up and work with that as well, which would be pretty cool. But I really like the option to go in here and be able to like switch this back and forth between a flat or a random setup. So that's pretty cool. And you never know what you're gonna need. So like you could change the objects, you can change the materials, you could change the X, Y, all those things. All right, so now you've got an extra camera in the scene, right? And Blender will start you out with one. So I always delete it, but we'll just say it's over here. And so like if that was my view, whatever, and then I drop in Studio Kit 1, and Studio Kit 1 has its own camera. And so I come here, and now I'm frustrated because I can't figure this out. Well, I can come back to Studio Kit 1's camera, and I'll make that the active camera, okay? And then you can bring the exposure down because everything starts out pretty bright, if you will, in the scene. So delete that, and then go to Studio Kit number 2, and I can grab this camera, make that the active camera. Now this one's pretty cool. You can actually come in and grab stuff like this empty right here, and you can scale in your lights, and then Light Magic is going to grab all of those for you. So if you want to grab an individual light, put it to 1000 because you want to like show that side of the mesh a little better. If you want to change the color a little bit, you do that very, very quickly. And then you can just, come in here with that being your active, and you can render out something, like that. So I literally have a scene made and got a render in very, very short period of time. Of course, that's just a demo setup. So you've also got the shading offset here. I put this on because I feel like it would be nice to hide potential artifacts in what you might be doing, because 3D modeling, it's all about like what looks good. If you don't see shading errors, then they're not there. If you've ever seen game engines, they literally, there's clipping, there's some of the weapons and different things that are in there. It's very disgusting. So anyways, now you can put in the infinite background, which is very basic. It doesn't come with any lights or anything, so you can come over and you can just add a light to this one. This one's designed to be just like very bare bones setup. You can kind of throw some stuff in there, whatever you want to do with it. Drop downs here for the store object, don't forget that, and the custom light preset. You always have to hit the recycle button, or rather the refresh button, so you can kind of pull those different things in, and you can pull in some very quick lighting here as well and have all those different colors. And so like if you wanted the spots, you've got all the basic colors for the spots, areas, and then of course for the point lights as well. And so you'll have all of those. And then of course the points will have their own corresponding controls and different things like that. And that's about it, guys. Appreciate you watching. Just gonna give you a little update. And remember, this is on sale today. I've got plenty of tutorials on this. I've got a little shadow light set up here. It's a cool little calculator that kind of like, if you understand it, it just dumps lights into the scene accordingly and makes a shadow setup for you. And then of course you can organize the outliner, grab all lights, put them into a folder, grab all mesh, grab all empties, grab all cameras, if there are any. And boom, you literally in just under 5 seconds basically have your entire outliner organized. See you guys in the next one.